I think a lot has changed in my career because I've changed a lot as a person and in my artistry, and a lot of the best parts of my career have been happy accidents. Um, I think I had been starting music since I was 7, started playing piano, started writing, and then when I met my manager when I was about 14, we did the whole co-write thing. I went to a studio for the first time. And then it was really just developing who I was as a person and my sound, which as a teenager could be, challenging and amazing and complicated, but all the best things. And I think when COVID happened, I got onto the TikTok, a happy accident, posted a video that ended up doing something and been posting almost every day since. And I think through that, that's really how this new era of music has started for me in this new chapter, which almost feels like a chapter 1, and everything prior to that has been the preface to where I am now. I feel like for the longest time, it was always something was great, but then something was missing. And I would go into label meetings, and which I was very lucky that I'd have the chance to do. But the criticism was always, okay, we like the music, but she doesn't have the social media following. Mm-hmm. And for me as a young artist, and it was very discouraging. And so for a while, I was fighting the TikTok thing, and then the pandemic was just a perfect time to connect with people online because we couldn't really perform the same way and, be out and about the same way. So I think doing that has formed this beautiful, safe, supportive community of people. And it was just really a happy accident. And I'm just really grateful because it just shows that when you take that risk and you just go for it, you really can never predict what can come from it, because I certainly could not. I would say the first video. I think I posted my first video that did anything was Nothing Breaks Like a Heart by Miley Cyrus and Mark Ronson. And I think in posting that and seeing that people resonated, it was a huge shock factor. I think I was at my grandma's house and we were eating dinner, and all of a sudden, I got a call from my manager who was like, did you check the app? And I was like, no. So I think that was probably the first point where I was like, if something's doing anything, I'm going to keep going and keep communicating with these people and keep giving them what they want and building that community. I think in releasing my original stuff, it has been very nerve-wracking, especially the first single, because transitioning from covers to originals, you just really never know if people are going to love the originals the same way that they love the covers. And on top of that, you pour so much of yourself as an artist into your music, whether it's personal, whether it's, performance, and it's really a fabrication of a story. But it was definitely scary. And I'm just really grateful for all of the support, because so far it has been, they've made it a little less difficult. And now I'm just excited and releasing the next single, Good Kisser. Good Kisser is basically that push and pull of, we're not just friends, we're a little bit more than friends, but we're not necessarily at that point where we're in a relationship, and kind of all the fears behind it and the excitement and that push and pull of temptation and intuition. I think when I wrote that song, it was one of those things that just pieced itself together. I worked on it with Anton and Isabella and Casey Smith. And I think had been writing 3 separate songs that day, and nothing was really clicking. And Casey Smith was like, what if we just write a song like You're a Bad Friend? And me cutting people off, just intrusive thoughts. I was like, but a real good kisser. And that's literally the hook. And it was easy as that. I think my new sound really stemmed from a few things. I think one, before I got into TikTok, I was pursuing a career in music for, I want to say, about 7 years. And so I had that window to kind of discover and play with different sounds and what felt authentic to me. I don't think I found that though until I started working with Tommy Brown, and he's been executive producing my project, and his whole team, Champagne Therapy, they've been very, very helpful in discovering my sound and very embracing of just trying things that are new and authentic to me. And that's what this new era of music is. There's a lot of secrets that are slowly going to unravel, and I feel like Good Kisser is almost the start to a story that can go many different ways. So that's the hint I will give. I think with live shows, it's definitely something that I'm so eager to do, and kind of meet the faces that have been online in person, travel more for sure. I think with my writing and my songs, I've always wanted to get them to a point where I'm super proud and feel like these songs are authentically me, and then perform them in the most exciting ways possible for the fan base. So I feel like we're just getting there. We're releasing more music, and I'm hoping by the end of 2023 to really get out there and play some shows. We have a lot of people in a lot of random places, and it's so cool to see. They're London, Brazil, Germany. I would love so much to meet the fans out in Japan. So loyal, and I would just love to go there and perform. Everywhere really, though. Everyone's been so amazing. Probably what is not known is just how chaotic and in the best way chaotic it gets behind scenes, behind the songs, and all the things that happen in the studio that you don't hear on the audio but are visually going on. And it's always a party, and it's always fun.